Hey YouTube, it's Jennifer. It is May 17th, 2017. I am about 5 years and 2 months out from my gastric bypass. I'm roughly 3 years out from my gastric bypass revision. I'm about, oh my goodness gracious, so many surgeries. I am about 1.5 years out from my reconstructive plastic surgery where I had my tummy tuck done and my arm lift done. So I'm all surgeried out. My current weight right now is 192. I was in the 180s at the beginning of the year, and then I kind of started back on the frozen Coke thing, and I went back to 2 frozen Cokes a day. So it's caused the weight gain. I'm pretty sure, I'm sorry, my cat's getting annoying. I'm pretty sure if I were to cut those out, I would be back in the 180s. So as soon as I want to and can, I will do so. But for right now, I'm still kind of on the addiction path. So at any rate, I apologize for the video being so dark. It is a sunny day. I have all my blinds open and a lamp on at my desk, and it's still dark, and I don't understand why. But at any rate, I'm making this video primarily because I got a comment on one of my videos, and YouTube notified me. It came to my email, and I replied, because I reply to every comment that I get. When I went to reply to her comment, I noticed that there was another comment that was from a while ago that I was never notified of. So I just went back through almost 2.5 years, maybe 3 years worth of my videos, and looked at every single one to make sure that I replied to every single person who commented, because for some reason YouTube is not notifying me. And there were people who commented on videos 2 years ago, and it really bothers me that they could possibly think that I ignored their comment, or that their comment wasn't important to me, or that I take for granted the fact that they watch my videos, because I don't. I take these videos very seriously, even though it is just YouTube. People listen to what you say, and we're real life people, and these are real life experiences, and what you're going through affects your life. It affects your health, it affects your body, it affects you long term. And so I take a great deal of responsibility in what I say in my videos. That being said, I am human, and I'm only reflecting to you my experiences. That doesn't necessarily mean that you will have the same experiences. I just want to give an accurate interpretation of what I've gone through and what you may go through if you have the same issues that I had. But the thing that I really wish people would stop thinking, and I really hate this, stop comparing yourself to other people. I don't care if they were the same weight the day of surgery, if they had the exact same surgery. I'm so tired of people comparing themselves to other people and saying, well, they lost this much weight, so I should too. The other thing I'm really sick and tired of is people thinking that if you have surgery, you're going to be skinny. It's not true. It's apostasy. My cat's driving me nuts today. She's like 3, and she acts like a kitten. Anyway, hi, how you doing? Anyway, people thinking that if you have weight loss surgery, you're going to be skinny. You may end up being skinny for a while. 90% of people who have weight loss surgery end up regaining after about 2 or 3 years. You may only regain 5 or 10 pounds, but you're going to regain, and it's normal. It's totally normal. Jeez. I have 4 cats. Please be patient with me. The other comment that I get all the time is people feeling bad because they have to have a revision. Don't feel bad. There are portions of this world, literally, and this is not me making this up. There are places in this world, countries in this world, where if you have a weight loss surgery, your revision is included in the cost of your surgery. That's how common it is. So please, I went through so much guilt and feelings of inadequacy and feelings like I failed because I needed to get a revision. And part of it was my fault. Part of it was my fault. I was eating too much food at one time. I wasn't chewing my food enough. I was drinking carbonated beverages. There were things that I was doing that I wasn't supposed to do, and that caused my stoma to become enlarged. And the stoma is the opening and closing of, your stomach and your intestines and all that stuff. It's how the food gets in and out. So, but my surgeon was also partially responsible because he never made it small enough to begin with. So my stomach wasn't the issue. It was the stoma size. And since I had the revision, I was miserable for months when I had the revision. But 3 years later, I still have restriction. I still have a lot of restriction. I'm able to eat normal people calories. Right now I'm averaging, like, literally, and I hate to say this because people are going to be like, oh, well, how did you still lose weight? I'm averaging about 2,100 calories a day. My endocrinologist only wants me on 1,200 calories a day. If I eat about 1,500 and I go for walks, I still lose. But 2,100 calories, I'm slowly gaining. Like maybe gaining, half a pound or a pound a month. But you have to take it to, my body is way different than yours, and your body's way different than the next person's, so please don't take this into account. I'm just telling you what I'm eating. There's days I eat more, and there's days that I eat less, and I don't punish myself in either of those days, and I don't make myself feel bad on either of those days because it's just food. And I monitor my weight. I do track my food every day, and I have decided I'm not letting food stress me out. And I like my weight. I would prefer to be in the 180s. And maybe it'll happen again, maybe it won't. But for right now, 192 is good for me. The tummy tuck made a huge difference in my self-esteem. So I take that into consideration. And I don't know, I tell people not to have surgery for vanity reasons, and I think it's completely unethical for any doctor to complete weight loss surgery for vanity reasons. But that being said, there's a difference between doing it for vanity reasons and relishing in the benefits of enjoying the vanity benefits, I guess. I have never been hit on in my entire life, or noticed as much, and noticeably noticed in my entire life as much as I have been the past, 2 months. Maybe even the past 6 months, but now that it's getting warmer outside, this week has been insane. In 1 week, I really feel like, it's nice to get noticed, but I'm kind of I don't really want to go anywhere because I just want to go to the grocery store. I don't want a bunch of people staring at me. And I don't know if they're staring at me because of a positive reason or a negative reason, so I will put that out there. But I did get asked out by a complete stranger yesterday, and it was in a very disrespectful, childish way, so it's not going to happen, and I'm seeing somebody anyway. But, I don't know. Enjoying the vanity reasons, enjoying the fact that you think you look good and enjoying the fact that other people think you look good, it's a benefit. But it should never, ever, ever, ever be the reason that you do it. Ever. It will lead to so much heartache and so much psychological stress, and it will make your life worse if that's why you're having it. So do not have it because you think you want to look better or because you want to do this for this, you're going to be meeting these friends in a year and you want to have it for that. Or I have a friend who wants to have weight loss surgery because her high school reunion is coming up and she wants to look better for her high school reunion. She's a wonderful person. I'm not downing her as a person, and I'm not insulting her as a person, but that is a horrible, dangerous reason to have weight loss surgery, and I can't support her having surgery for that. I just can't. I support her in her journey if she chooses to do that, but for that reasoning, I can't support her having surgery for that. I think there's a lot more work you have to do psychologically before you can have surgery, because that's not the right mindset to go into it. Off of my soapbox. So what else am I tired of hearing? I don't know. There's a few things I hear we always hear that it's the easy way out thing, and that's a bunch of crap. But you can't explain that to somebody who hasn't had surgery because they have no idea how hard it is. The food addiction thing is still somewhat of an issue for me in terms of I still emotionally eat, but I recognize that I am emotionally eating. Again, I think the real success for me with surgery has been, A, the confidence that I have, and B, that food doesn't stress me out anymore, that I don't feel less than anymore. There's days I still feel like I still have a lot of doubt in myself, and I'm still self-conscious and all of that, but I think that's just a woman thing, unfortunately. This country loves to make women feel bad just for being women, so I don't know. I don't know if it's just that or what it is really, but for me, just having the freedom of seeing food differently. Like I track my food. I know how much protein I'm supposed to be getting. I'm aware of how much sugar I'm eating. Like I know when if my body tells me as I'm chewing a bite of food, if it says you need to spit that out because you're going to throw up if you don't, I'm going to excuse myself to the bathroom if I'm in a restaurant, or I'm going to go in my kitchen if I'm at home, and I'm going to spit it out. And I don't know, it's just how it is. Life is different, but that becomes your new normal. Like I don't even think, I have to chew each bite of my food, I chew 50 to 60 times. I don't even think about it anymore. And I have recently, like every once in a while, just out of nowhere, I'll think, am I still chewing my food that much? And I will count. And maybe it's because I'm aware that I'm counting, but I chew my food a lot, and I think that's helped me keep my restriction. Carbonated beverages, obviously, I'm still addicted to the frozen Cokes, so that's an issue still. But I just chew my food a lot. I don't drink with my meals. When I'm out at a restaurant, I eat what I'm supposed to eat, and at this point, I kind of know. I eat the same things all the time, so I kind of know at this point how much calories everything has. And so when I'm eating it, I can count the calories in my head. And that kind of prevents me from like the other day, for Mother's Day, we went out to lunch, and I had my soup, and I had like 2 potato skins that we had, and my sister had a ham and cheese sub, which is like my favorite there at this restaurant, and she only ate half of it, and I said, well, are you gonna eat the other part of that? And she was like, no. And I went to grab it to take a bite, and I'm like, I don't need that. I want that. I want it. I don't need it. So there are times like that I restrict myself. On the flip side, there's times when I have cravings for things like double stuffed Oreos, which are in my kitchen right now. And I know cookies, I don't know why cookies, but cookies are my weakness. And if I have cookies in the house, I'm the only one that lives here, so guess who's eating them all? So I always tell myself, as long as I track the calories, I'm not going to worry about it too much because I don't want to stress out over food. But yeah, I've already had like 6 Oreos today and my frozen Coke, so you can imagine how much sugar I've had today. I did have a protein shake for breakfast. I have one of those for breakfast every day if I get any kind of bonus points for that. So but anyway, so my video was only supposed to be a few minutes long, and it was just basically to tell you that if you comment on anything that I post or any of my videos and I don't respond, I sincerely apologize, because I really do respond to every single comment that I am aware of. It's not entirely feasible for me to go back to every single video and check every single video, although today I did that because it is important to me that you know I appreciate you watching. But I just can't do that all the time. So I did have somebody from YouTube find me on Facebook, and she sent me a message on Facebook, and we've since added each other as friends on there. I don't do that with everybody, so don't think that just because you send me a friend request, I'm going to accept you. This YouTube world has a lot of great people in it, but it also has a lot of crazy people in it, and I'm not trying to get involved with crazy. So I am very, very selective with who I choose on my friends list. I only have like 71 people on my list, and they're all people that I actually know, with the exception of maybe a handful of people. But you can send me a message on Facebook, and I would absolutely have no problem talking with you on Messenger. So my name on Facebook is Jennifer Nicole Ashton, and Ashton is spelled A-S-H-T-O-N. Most of my profile is pretty public, and I I don't know what my profile picture is right now, and it'll probably change. I change my profile picture all the time, but I look the same, hair up, hair down, whatever the case may be. And I'm very political, so that may help. You'll see a lot of political posts on my page. I like the stars and all the nature, beautiful kind of stuff, so sometimes that's my cover page. So it's pretty easy to find me on Facebook. I just ask that you be respectful, and if I don't reply to a comment here, please see me on Facebook, because I enjoy talking with people, especially if they need help or if they're considering doing something that I've already done and they need, I have run the gamut on emotions. So trust me, there is nothing that you're feeling that I haven't already felt. And there were a lot of times when I was completely at a loss with how I should feel, how I could feel, how I might feel once I do this. Why would I had so many questions, and there were a lot of videos that had no help. There were just no help. Wonderful people, sweet people, but they just weren't any help. So my goal of being here at first was just to document my journey, and now it's to help people. So if you have questions, you need advice, you want to know about A, B, C, or D, or maybe you just, appreciate my videos, I don't know. I entertain you while you're at work and you're not supposed to be watching YouTube, but I won't tell your boss, I won't tell. Okay, anyway, now I'm rambling. So I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said, Jennifer Nicole Ashton on Facebook, but comment here and I'll try to reply if YouTube tells me. So have a good weekend. Wait, it's Wednesday. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Enjoy the rest of your work week, and then have a good weekend. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.